think it's time to give you some free rein. Capra, Desaud, Monarch, Dugganschmirph, could I have a word with the three of you?
Sir, yes, sir.
You may, Captain. He flies over with his hand behind his back, trying to look like a prince.
Chagga's just going to fly out into the destruction of this place.
There we go.
Where's Desaud?
Get your ass out of here, Desaud.
Sorry,
You giant bitch.
I'm coming.
I know you're a goblin in disguise. You smell funny.
Shut up, Faye.
I think it is time for the Wayfinders to gather power quietly while the army does some work for a change.
That's what I've been saying.
I see. Subvert the subversion through the shadows.
I know we follow the orders, sir, but you're the sir, so if you say so, sir, then you're the sir, and say, you know?
Desaud,
Captain?
Capra, and Duggan, I'm going to rely on the three of you.
Alright.
What, of course.
I think once we get back, the three of you are going to decide. You're going to go out there, hunt our enemies, gather power, find more of this enriching, beautiful magic, Chagga's saying as he's looking at the scepter. And gain power, hunt down things, finish up any loose ends before we are sent inevitably to another plane to fight a deity. The thing is, I don't want to be sent first.
Oh. Or maybe we can convince him to hire your brainy friend there and send him and his boys in first.
The brainy guy is just going to get turned into a pile of goo.
Yeah, probably, but
A pile of goo that smells like pee.
Barnabas is way too valuable to be sent in on such a mission. However, to consult him might be a thing. I tell you what, I'm going to give you some rope. Please don't hang yourselves with it.
well, just give it to Amadeus. He seems to like using that shit.
I'm going to send you out to do whatever it is you want. Desaud,
Duggan's eyes go wide.
within reason, and
Sod looks at Duggan, looks at me. Oh, shit.
and one. As a group, you will help each other. I shall provide cover as best as I can, and Desaud, you've watched my handwriting 1,000 times already.
Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
I will rubber stamp whatever order you pretend comes from me.
Hey. It's a time of war.
Duggan's like, excellent.
My suggestion is that the third non-sister is at the top of the list. In fact, that might be the first one that I would coax you to at least investigate, so that I am not completely out to lunch when I'm a bit peckish, but when I do tell them that the Wayfinders are, well, fighting a second war that our general has ordered us to do.
Nasty general.
Yes, you should be most concerned, Dugganschmirph, about the third Norn coming to snip your fate.
Why? I did.
The bear that is now a chair probably was one of her allies, and no doubt will be angry at the death of her sisters.
Well, I didn't fucking do it.
No, but we did.
I might have done it. Maybe a little bit.
This is my concern. If I don't know exactly what you're up to, and you come back every once in a while with some of that shiny energy and, well, some treasure, I'm sure that your orders are good for the Imperium. At a certain time, our enemy will take note that we are busy with other things. And Chagga kind of trails off from there. He's hinting that that's when he'd prefer to strike. I don't know if anyone's picking up on it.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes.
When somebody tells you the fate of something is going to happen, and then you do it, but then they say you had a choice, but then you didn't really have a choice because they said you do the thing, and then you do it, but was it really choice?
Are you with us now?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a mere Capra running around threatening your very existence?
Nope.
Then
I don't think so.
Then you chose and did well.
Okay.
I may require Los at a future date, but for now I'll entrust him to you.
He kind of scares me sometimes, sir, just to let you know. I mean, it's kind of...
Yes.
You know...
I'm also going to put in a recommendation for the promotions for all of you.
Hey!
Hey, I could use a little more capital in the political side of the army stuff. Plus, I'm a king, so this whole private thing's not working for me anymore.
I would very much find a different title than king. Apparently,
I heard admiral's a big one. I'd like to be an admiral. Not even the army. I know.
I think you need a whole fleet of ships for that.
There's a joke about a rear admiral. He's got a really big butt. Chagga would make a good rear admiral.
Yes.
Well, it's just... So wait a second. If you get a promotion, are you still a captain?
Well, if I get a promotion, I'll be something else.
A brigadier captain.
A colonel, perhaps.
Colonels, then majors, and lieutenants in there somewhere.
But then the gravy boat joke is not as funny anymore.
No. But I'm sure you could find something, like a kernel of corn or something like
that. You know.
We'll figure it out.
The caramel kernel. Colonel Caramel.
The next, it goes Captain, Major, Lieutenant Colonel, Colonel, General. I highly doubt I'll be a Brigadier General, Legion General, or Imperial General. All Legate class. I don't think we'll be there first, but I'm definitely going to recommend Captain for Capra and Lieutenant for the Sword.
Don't worry, sir. I'll be a good captain of the gravy boat while you're busy being the admiral or the major or whatever it is.
Yes.
Colonel.
I will settle for High Sentinel of the Imperial Legion.
So, monthly check-ins, is that sufficient?
Yes, yeah, sure.
Unless you need us, you send, right? You send.
Yes, and you have someone that can send? He's looking at Kev.
Yep.
Does this work for you? The alternative is that we are on a speeding train towards the gullet of Acheron and into the bulk of the forces of the Iron Lord's power to face it all ourselves, to fight our way to probably die.
Well, that's not my first preferred option.
We could also try to sneak around in the castle to do it, but to interrupt his plans, I would much rather the Iron Lord to make his first move before, well, coming in from the side, coming in from behind. So yes,
No.
A rear admiral maneuver.
Oh, I see.
I think that's hilarious. However, I'm a high society type now, so I can't laugh at butt humor.
Raises an eyebrow, thinking that this king thing might actually be good. Very well. Coven is very learned. You might be able to find out where there are treasure troves and monsters and all sorts of things to get into.
We should rob a museum.
I don't care, actually.
Yes!
Liberate from
Assuming that the three of you are in agreement.
Yes, that would be great.
appropriate for the war effort in secrecy.
Yes, don't bring any dishonor to the Fallen Legion. Or to
Dugan tears off his stripes and shit. They'll never know it was us.
Okay. Chagga's gonna let the others know. I'll contact them soon.
Oh wait, where are you gonna be?
I'm going to go to the Trifort area to look for your promotions.
Okay. Capra is waiting for Kev to turn around. There's this weird kind of... Capra's doing a weird little jig sort of thing. Sort of...
Oh,
that.
I'm going to order our cohorts to return to Dunehold. I have plans there.
There's no more zombie people, right?
No, Dee Dee's to set up a sick camp. All the injured people from the front can go there.
She'll like that.
They just may be reorganized into a different unit, but Chagga's...
You're not going to giggle at unit. Unit's a funny word.
Chagga looks at Dugan.
I am above such humor.
Penis.
It really depends how high you're flying off the ground, Dugan.
Well, I'll have you know that as a king, I can fly my flag from the highest mast, I assure you.
Yes. Enjoy your forest domain.
Yes. Yes, I think I will.
Okay, Capra's going to give you a great big hug. When he doesn't think other people are looking, but he knows they are. He's going to...
Okay.
Just to show how much I'll miss you. I'm going to give you back this pouch of gold I took.
Oh, thank you.
Well, while you guys are hugging, Sod's gonna come in. That's it, guys. Bring it in. That's it. That's it, buddies. That's it.
This got weird.
I'm not going to be far. I'll be ascending away. Besides, I'm still going to need you to give me reports.
We'll see him once every little while.
And you're still going to
go. Our hearts forever.
You still likely need to go to the Abyss to get some swords, and I imagine you're going to be dumping your goods on the Imperial market. I'm not going to be far.
We're never gonna forget you, Chagga.
Besides, I'll have Duckin and Mog and...
We love you.
What lovely company. Just rolls
If we find a nice rooster duck, we'll bring it back for Duckin.
And Alistair.
He's your problem. We ain't taking that little shit.
Yeah, have fun with him.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, if you want us to bring him to the Abyss and forget him, we could do that.
No, I can find some use for the horrible little child man thing.
He threatened to pull off my wings.
Would a man-child be called a mild?
Yeah, God, I'm gonna really miss you, Chagga. Let's deal with this shit for now on my own.
What do you mean with this shit? You're in my lovely forest domain.
Alright, so that's not good. Chagga, don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I think the Norn, the last Norn, is a good idea because yeah, she's gonna come after us. I would.
Or maybe
man,
she
you
saw the future of how she's going to lose, so she's going to not do that from self-preservations.
And one has to ask, if she's such a great Norn, how does she not know her sister was going to die? And if she knew her sister was going to die, why wasn't she here in the first place?
Look at this guy. He can be like a law guy in court.
You likely should coordinate your movements when you're around the Trifort area with me. We wouldn't want you accidentally running into anyone that could override my orders.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck that.
don't
We can
worry.
teleport away.
We know how to fix those people.
All right. Take care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing the fruits of your labors.
Take care, Dee Dee. She's expecting, remember?
Yes, moving her far from the front is probably better.
And do remind her again what a wonderful name Dugganschmirph is for a boy or a girl.
Yes, I seem to recall you leaving me a note with name ideas.
Yes, and every one of them was good. Tell her.
Dugganschmirph.
Tell her it is, of course, her child, so she is free to choose, but she should not want to disappoint her king.
Where were the names listed, Mark?
Oh, God.
I need to step away real quick because I'm pee dancing.
Correspondence, maybe I put it in?
Baby names for Dee. Boy names: Dugganschmirph, Dugan, Doug, Pineapple, Schmurfenduck, or Dug, Bobo, Capra Sucks, number 3, Buster, and Dugganschmirph. Girl names: Dugganschmirph, Dugga, Dugella, Schmurfette. I like Schmurfette. Candy, Flickenbacher, D, Hank, Petal, and Nectarine. Okay, there's some good ones in there. And I think, yeah, exactly. This, it was crumpled up piece of paper in Chagga's pocket. I'll see that she gets it.
Thank you. Hang on. I got to give it my royal seal. Takes a piece of paper. There you go. It is royally blessed.
Adam missed the list.
What we spitting on? Oh,
The
Dugan, Doug, Pineapple, Schmergen, Doug, Capra Sucks. Wait, what the fuck is this? That's a terrible name. Fleckenbacher. I like that one. Petal Nectarine, Schmurfette. It's a good list.
Yeah, it was just in Chagga's pocket. Chagga seems to be just mostly distracted about thoughts. He didn't really hug you guys back. There was sort of like a friendly tap on the shoulder.
Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
That's right. We'll figure it out. Pattern in the weave will eventually grant us ninth circle spells. Just hope that... No, I think this is the path. This is the path.
These things about paths. What we say they are is kind of what they are. Sir, it's a pleasure working for you, sir. It'll be a pleasure working in a less structured way for you, sir.
Okay, Chagga will... Desad's got an insane forgery, right?
Oh, yeah, his forgery's crazy.
Yep. I also have plans for Colonel Clark.
Sorry, go ahead.
I heard that they were going to be moving him shortly. There was supposed to be some sort of train coming.
Yes. He's off limits for now. I will let you know if I need more Dugan treatment.
All right. Just know if you need him to do something, you might need to fix his brain first.
Oh, yes.
And I might have broken his spirit as well.
Don't forget, Chagga is a psychic as well as a healer.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It means he's
There's-
really smart and he can fix you.
There's sort of an evil grin that Chagga makes.
Oh, we're thinking nefarious things now, are we? Okay. Dugan's got no clue.
Yeah, Chagga's gonna fly off.
Bye-bye, Chagga.
Goodbye.
You have a greater teleport? Are you gonna be
Yeah, he's,
Yes, he's got great teleport. He's fucking Chagga. How dare you?
You expecting to- Do you think you get that big walking everywhere? Come on.
yeah. Before we leave, the tree is gonna greater. He's gonna greater invis himself. He still has mind blank running, and then he'll. He's talking to the entity in the rod. It's time
Is
for
he-
us to take control of this war. Let us take a page out of the blood war. The devils, they fight the abyss in the blood war, a never-ending war. And yet the multiverse turns a blind eye when they fuck over entire worlds like this one. It is through the war unending that they gain power. Perhaps it is time for us to seize a bit of power ourselves. This was not our choice to be here, but it doesn't have to be a fruitless one.
I love you, Chagga.
Exit stage left.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
Who's gonna make supper now?
Oh,
Love
fuck. Oh, so it's gonna be ration from this point on, boys.
Coven's like counting the horns on Amadeus' head. Making note of things. Los is pointing out treasure for Grackle to pick up.
There's a bunch of treasure.
Oh, Coven. Chagga took Aurelia's head. Sorry.
Okay. You've got a Norn head to go with your collection.
Can we keep the severed heads outside? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, Amadeus
Yeah.
just got transformed by the Monarch of the Hunt, yet maintained his
Amadeus.
mind. Yep. Hey, where'd Chagga go?
He said that you were supposed to. He's off doing army things. You're supposed to listen to and we're gonna go and collect stuff and do things.
Yeah, Desaad's got the urn right now.
Sorry about your Grippa. I didn't mean to kill your Grippa when I was in the mirror.
Oh yeah, Grippa. No, he comes back. Don't worry. It wasn't you. It wasn't you, right?
No,
Wasn't me.
it wasn't me. It was the Prickface McGee.
Here's the old Capra.
Well, I thought that was. Oh, my mistake. I thought that was you.
It wasn't me. It was Prickface. Stupid dum dum.
Okay. So, Lois, I was wondering if you'd care to be the royal ghost in my realm.
Yeah.
I anoint thee the royal ghost of the House of Autumn.
You hear that? I'm a ghost.
Of course you.
Or royal fantôme. Ooh, that's a fancy word.
Phantom? Yeah, I heard that once.
I was gonna go with Royal Spirit, but I think I'm gonna make that a drink. So
I haven't had a drink in a while. I don't know if I miss it.
why don't you just possess the sod and try it?
You know what's better than drinking? Peeing. There's something just like refreshing about peeing.
Yeah.
Like when you need to pee and you're like, oh god, I need to pee. You're like, oh god, I need to pee. When you
Alright.
pee, everything feels better.
Yeah, I'll
right.
try that out when you guys go to bed tonight.
Capra, why don't you go and pee on the side? Go pee in that big bubbling thing over there.
No, how about we don't
Yeah, so what is that gunk anyways?
Well, that is a source of stuff.
Cuppen's gonna go have a look. What's the big fucking witch cauldron that the witches were, the swampesses were,
The swampesses, give me a alchemy check.
Does Coven have alchemy? Did you find the one she doesn't have? Yep. How about a legend lore?
Legend lore, you could also do like a knowledge nature, knowledge arcana, or spellcraft.
Okay, spellcraft is they're all the same.
Okay, then
56 at 20.
they were distilling or rehydrating primordial essence. They were trying to anoint power for something. They were preparing for a grand hunt, a war, something. Like they were this. What they were doing wasn't like a ritual that they could be doing for years and years and years and years without effect. This is a short-term acting ritual that is basically boiling off. You know that this fire at the heart of the tree is basically, it's like the heart of the unseelie autumnal court. You could craft items within here. It's the source of what some of Duggan's powers or spells he's casting within here. It's all from the heart of this tree. The pot itself was a ritual that was being performed here to basically create the equivalent of like a godling of a fae, like another one of the 1,001 fae gods, like adding to that list, or imparting that power. And that's all kind of coming across as they were trying to turn a fae creature mythic, effectively.
Can we instead use this to empower Duggan? Can Coven take over the ritual and
the ritual has been taken over, and you think the energies are actually, like, as you're looking at it, they seem to be like pouring or flowing into Amadeus.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what gave Amadeus the
That's where the mythic power, like he emptied
I
and
see.
sorry if that wasn't described clearly.
No, that's fine. Okay, so instead of making a 1,001 fae god, we basically transformed Amadeus into a true mythic being.
Which he may or may not. If his deeds are mighty enough, he might actually be one of the 1,001 fake gods. Like,
I've looked at some of their titles. I think he can match them.
Sneezy, you bastard!
Fae god of bear hugs and wrestling. Wrestling.
Knots.
Why we can't have nice things. Okay, yeah, okay. So there's not much left, is what it's all poured into Amadeus. Okay, that's good.
Now, the Fae, like, just in terms of other descriptions, the Faes, like Dee Dee, Duggan, Capra, and Phoebe did perform a mythic trial in conquering the Unseelie court. So they end up it's a rank 5 trial for them conquering this space. I think they were close to 4th, so I think this actually.
Oh, they got XP even though they weren't here. That's cool.
Yeah, well, it's because the Fae are 1 unit.
Okay, so let me open that sheet.
Dee Dee and Phoebe are back home going like, oh,
Dee Dee with 5 each.
Yes.
Conquering Unseelie Fae Court of Autumn. 5 points. Which puts her at 22, which is 4th level. Dugganschmirph gets 5 points, which means he's 4th mythic. That's awesome.
That is wicked.
And Capra, 5 points, which puts him at 4th.
We need to get to blood thieving.
Which means they... How much XP to... Oh, I had the chart somewhere. Where'd it go? 5th level, you need... Oh, 4th... yeah, for 5th, you need 38 XP. So another 16.
So the party beds down here, collects up treasures, the place regrows. Dugan, you basically effectively can prep spells, although at some point you might want to take a rank in spellcraft to kind of have an idea of what the hell they even do.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's all kind of random.
All right.
You don't have the ability score or nothing, but you have access to a bunch of powerful spell casting, and right now you're kind of just winging it. I want something that kind of does this. If you don't prep the spells, it'll be the default list of the previous monarch.
Okay. I will have to do a whole spell sheet for her. And I'm assuming it's only up to his character level as caster level. Like, you can't do 9th circle. I know you said Archdruid. It's just...
It's yeah. We'll cap at your character level for now.
Yeah, okay.
The side is taking Andarta, by the way.
Okay.
I cleared up a slot.
Okay.
Well, I want to see you make this roll again, because I'll be honest, every time you fail, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I use a mythic point to increase my charisma. Plus 30, so...
Okay. Oh, so you basically auto make
Yeah.
CR 19 creatures?
Monarch Smurf.
Monarch Smurf.
Speak.
We have enough spell components to put up a permanent mage's private sanctum somewhere.
Oh, fucking right. Do that now.
Where would you like it? It is, I think, a 20-foot radius. 20-foot cube? What is it?
I think it's a cube.
A 30-foot cube per level. So where do you want it? In the tree? It's probably...
Yes. Within the great tree in my throne room and everywhere else.
Okay,
The whole tree. Get the whole tree.
Do you want it so that when people enter, they can't see up through this space, and
Yes.
we could play Capra to them?
Yes.
Okay.
And then put an illusion so it looks like it's a roof.
She can also do permanent illusion to make it look like it's the roof, like an empty hall is upstairs.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
pretty
All right.
smart.
Yeah, that'll cost 12,500. We have enough spell components, I think, to do this. So. And we can charge Chagga for it.
No problem. Here, he's going to sign approval right now.
While you're doing it, I could use some royal garments.
Fuck you talking about?
I need some royal garments for my kingly nature.
Well,
use
you
my
keep your
sock.
natures hanging out.
You can use my sock as your shirt. How's that?
It's a crunchy sock.
Weren't you two roommates? Says Los.
We weren't
Yeah,
roommates.
it was a rough time.
He was my tenant. I was
Yeah.
the landlord.
He's
I'm
quite a-
guessing there was one winter where you actually wore one of his socks, like a coat.
He was very abusive.
Shut up, I was not. Yeah.
I'm
Holds
sorry.
up a hand.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, it's mythic points. Like I assume we're resting, so yeah. There's a where do I put this? Mage's Sanctum, permanent, and a permanent illusion. DCs are pretty good.
Your DCs are awesome.
Yep. Permanent image or persistent image? What is it called? Permanent image is a 6th level spell. DC 29. All right, at least we have a spot now where we can rest a bit.
Ahmed,
My man.
I would like for you to roll a D6. I'm going to use this to select the power that you gain from Andarta.
Okay. 5d6 coming up.
That wasn't quite what I said.
5.
Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Raise fallen foes.
No, you're not reincarnating as a free action.
Reincarnate is free. Just throwing
Spell
mobs.
sucks.
They get turned into a fae, yeah.
Fey doppelganger army.
Oh god. Troop?
All right.
Are they on our side or their side? Who was that troop?
Okay. Do you prefer utilitarian or fighty? You rolled well.
I already have. My problem is I can't use utilitarian because I already have dragon, and you cannot top dragon
Okay.
unless you can.
Your eyes glow yellow.
You can.
You can see through living plants as if you have low light vision, through all mists and fogs, as well as in darkness as if you were like a demon or a devil.
Okay, hold on. Let me light this.
See in darkness and Merc sight? Or like...
It's advanced green sight, low light vision, mist sight, which is a specific one. See in darkness. You get their perception line, except and you have scent, but you get scent from the form, right?
So
It's one of those things where it's like, additionally, like just the Wild Hunt has some stuff where it's like, They're only blind if all of them are blind. Right? There's a few things where it's
Right?
like, I'm going to keep sunbursting them. It doesn't work.
Green sight, dark sight, and
That's
what
fine.
else?
We got rid of those stupid little healing mousy things.
Fucking little shit.
Yeah.
What was it called? Green sight, dark sight?
It's green sight 60, low light vision, mist sight, and see in darkness.
Okay.
And basically, for the green sight 60, it's all living plants. So lumber and wood in a house doesn't count, but a tree does.
Okay. And then mist.
It also counts for like funguses and like slimes and things, like things that are plant creatures. You can see right through them.
Right. So a thick forest is something I want to be in.
Thick forest, and then see in darkness means you just go into the dark place and do terrible things to people. Oh, the dwarves. Yeah, well, we're 90 feet away from you.
I mean, I can see in darkness, so there's no limit.
Right.
Yes, see in darkness is no limit.
This becomes your travel form.
Yeah. So this is a large bear.
It's a large fey. So it's the here. That's the it's fey form, I think is the spell that you're using.
Yeah.
So a large fey form. So it's a bear-like shape, giving a +4 strength, +4 con, -2 dex. You get the better senses. Wait a second. Fey form already gives the see in darkness, so you get the plant sense is the main thing it's granting. As the addition on top.
And mist sight.
And mist sight, yeah, the mist, the all the fogs and plants.
That's awesome. You can join Coven in her fogs.
Yeah. And then I'm just looking at the move speeds and stuff that would apply. Its basic move speed is 50. Like its walking speed. Then you need. I've got too many windows open. The advanced fiendish treant druid. No, those are. Where did I pay for them? There we go. It's got resistance 20 to cold, electricity, and fire.
Damn.
And go ahead.
If we're resting here, there's a restoration that's cast on Capra. I think he's got negative levels.
He's got permanent negative levels coming.
And then some healing is handed out. I think it's just Coven that's injured.
And then you are able, like this bear form, it's a bear, but it has thumbs.
He can use a gun.
He can use a gun. He can. The mouth can cast spells. Like it is a bear shaped like being. It's not a bear.
Okay.
So what are we doing now? We're going to the abyss?
We're gonna rest first, buddy.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna eat, take a shit, anywhere. Apparently, this whole place smells like poo poo, and then we're gonna take a nap. And then we're gonna. Hey, Los, if you could do anything, what would you do?
Be the best swordsman ever?
Well, you're already
You lucky
doing
fucks.
that. And just gives a wink to Grackle.
Hey, hey. Fuck you.
Very clever. All right.
Well, I don't know. There's lots of things that we haven't stolen yet. A lot of things we haven't beat up.
We should make a list.
I mean, Volcanica's not singing my greatness yet, so...
Only after they have learned to mine.
Well, yeah, you can tag along. You can ride the coattails.
My son of a bitch. No comebacks whatsoever.
If I could do anything. Oh, I want to start a closet.
I'm sorry, what?
Of all the fun creatures like the roper that I could collect. Stick them in a place where I could always go back and collect them up when I need them.
There you go.
Hey,
All right, that's a little creepy, but okay.
A
What is it?
lair. A haunted lair.
as long as they're bad creatures, right?
A mansion.
Sued by Disney.
Like, you know, a creepy house on a hill kind of thing.
The house was
On a
creepy hill. You're gonna put eyes on that hill?
Well, it's got to have a basement for me to keep the things in, and then I guess I got to learn the spell. Flesh of stone, stone of flesh. It's kind of a waste, but
Don't they sometimes die? Or is that the other one?
most looks at you like. Does
I
it
mean-
matter?
Well, but I try to go to my fancy dress party and my suit died. And, it seems like it's a problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help with that, guys. I'm kind of losing track of like eating and drinking, and it's awfully boring.
You're gonna piss all over yourself the first time. You'll be like sneezing, and you're gonna do that thing where you sneeze and you fart at the same time, but it'll be a little bit of shark comes out. It'll be hilarious, actually.
You're disgusting.
You're gonna forget all about keeping it, squeezing. When you
Oh.
sneeze, you have to think about keeping, so you don't have an oopsie poopsie.
No,
Everybody's been sick sometime.
Oops.
Yeah, you have an oopsie and you poopsie at the same time. Oopsie poopsie.
You Faye are weird. No, I think a lair. If I wanted to do anything, I'd
I
have
think it is mostly archers.
a family estate, maybe. Yeah. I'm sure my family's got buildings I could take over.
Like an estate they're not using?
Yeah, estate that I'm using now.
Well, what's the closest one to the Chagga town there?
Dunehold. Yeah, it's a good question. Or maybe we could build one in Dunehold. Or maybe we could pick one up and move it to Dunehold.
Amadeus, can you carry a building now that you've got the big cool horns? The nipples are all in the same line now.
I cannot.
Oh,
Yeah, they are kind of in the same line.
yeah. Before it used to be all it's right across.
A hunchback of Foundry. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's just trap lord of Foundry now. Big traps.
Why would you carry traps on your back? That's dangerous.
Your back has a trapezius. It's part of the when you're taxidermying a humanoid, you need to make certain that you take apart. Never mind. This conversation's got a little morbid. How you doing, Coven?
Ah. I was divining. She was napping.
You see anything good? Coven, if you could do anything you wanted, what would you do?
I thought we were stopping the Iron Lord.
We are by doing recouping our spiritual energies. We are going to ready ourselves for the conflict.
We need to get stronger.
I have a question. Capra,
Mhm.
you didn't, as I recall, you didn't always have wings.
Nope.
So you had to learn to fly as an adult.
Yes, I did.
Could you help me learn? And he flicks some fucking gossamer wings off his back.
Hey, he's a real fairy. How does he? You've only been a fae for like 20 minutes, and you've already got. That's not. He's got horns, and now he's got wings. What is that?
That's my buddy. Fast learner. Yeah, me and him are brothers.
Okay. So you kind of just. What you have to learn is that when you turn, your feet don't do anything, and you kind of keep going. So you have to turn like really early, because otherwise you like run into walls and stuff.
I'm going to eat a lot of dirt before I get this, aren't I?
That's 100% going to happen.
I have things to learn.
Tuck and roll.
There are certainly some divining artifacts out there. Wouldn't mind using one of them again. Something to help me with my divinations? Something
What
to help us see?
You want a bloody divination, or like a ball with the mist inside, or like the deck of cards? You flip the cards out and it says, "Ooh, you've got the jack of castles, and oh no, you're gonna have to live in a castle now because you got the jack."
There are powerful magics out there. If Chagga's concerns of us not being powerful enough, then we should probably find them and borrow them.
Amadeus nods in approval at the term borrow.
Yeah, Coven, what she meant by borrow is that she's been around for 10,000 years, that any magic item that you pick up is technically just being
It's not
borrowed
yours forever.
Yeah, it's not yours forever.
Doesn't have permanency.
Yeah. Ownership is not permanent.
All right. We're getting
So-
close to 1 a.m.
So hunt down artifacts.
Hunt down artifacts.
Yep, that will help herself and the party, is really what she wants. Secretly, she wants to stop the machinations of her sisters, but if we're afraid of the Iron Lord, then
That's
we
probably
should
the
probably
wrong
be also
order.
afraid of covens of night hags ruling the lower planes.
Well, covens of night hags ruling the lower planes that did not forsake their power to walk amongst mortals. So, like, Coven is a scary lady. A bunch of covens who are more powerful than Coven.
Scary, frightening, terrifying.
Yes.
Who will steal your souls and sell them?
3 weirds around each. Make that kind save. Oh, you're all dead. Okay.
Hey, wow, DMing is really easy. Your turn.
Yeah, Los wants to help Grackle with the Red God of War quest.
Yep.
And he wants to get his abyssal sword, which is to match Grackle's, which I think requires a trip back to the
A boost.
to the forge.
Yeah, to get it topped
Yeah,
up. Yep.
yeah. We can move all the pluses over except for that last plus. And then what else? Reclaiming one of his family estates so that he could have a place to stick his treasures and haunt later on.
Sure.
Whether it's building it in Dunehold or making it go towards Dunehold, something like that.
Okay.
This is the 3rd form change from Amadeus. He's got to be a little tired.
Yeah, well, I've looked through the template I've got to work with, and we'll settle on the powers later. But I think change form is actually going to be one of his powers.
Basically going to be a shape changer now.
That's awesome. No, Amadeus is gone. Is gone. Definitely an interesting direction.
All right, we need a name for tonight's game because I hear the noises upstairs and
Yep.
my tummy is rumbling. So
All right.
I've also got players who are all individual, except for Marty, showing signs of sleepiness.
Partying.
Well, yeah, it's only 10
Horror.
p.m. here, so.
Something parting.
How about regime change?
Regime change. There's Horns of Power. What was one of the things that?
What did you call Dugan? It was like Monarch Smurf.
Schmurfed?
Not sure. That's Baby Dee Dee's name.
The terms using for the descriptor I used for like it was sweating sin or something like that might be also
Chaos Sweats.
the chaos sweat.
The Chaos Sweats.
I think that's a
Case of the Chaos Sweats.
It was the spicy meal.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, I just don't feel we're ready. Like Chagga doesn't think we're ready. The Norns were just.
Norns are mean. Norns are just fucking.
And we had someone compromised or effectively die, with a chance of one dying and not recoverable in the last 2 fights. And Chagga's like, if we're gonna go in through the front door to attack the Iron Lord, there's gonna be 10 times this amount of beef that we're gonna have to battle through, and we don't necessarily know. Like, at least with this fight, we didn't know too much, but we could leave. The plains are much harder to.
You could leave. You knew what the scariest things of the battlefield were things like Capra.
Yep.
Right, where it's like if you get in there, if you let him take a ready to action from Capra in this system, is death for most characters.
Adam basically told us that there's a 24th level caster on the field with his 12th level simulacrums backing him up.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ready for that. As powerful as we are, I don't think. So Chagga's gonna go and he's gonna go play devil for a while, while you guys get to go and adventure, because the fight against the Iron Lord could very well be like the last fight this party goes through.
Yeah, it could be the last one. Because they all died.
Yeah, like, and some of them it's like, okay, Los comes back, but no one's there to move his urn. His urn is now in someone's possession. We don't know what happens when that happens.
Or worse yet, they moored him and they just throw it in the abyss.
Yeah, or they stick his urn in a treasury that has dimensional lock on it.
Yeah,
he's stuck in the urn.
Or they give the urn to, I don't know, an 18th level priest who just decides to really make friends with Los while he's in the urn for when Los pops out under the command of a high level priest.
Yep. Or they resurrect him.
Los in the hands of someone like as an enemy is just no, thank you.
Well, most characters, every one of our team could take out at least one of the other teammates.
No, I don't think Barnabas can take too many people out.
Barnabas, through knowledge and coming at you from
all of the pure caster classes.
Yes,
there's a save in there. There's like it's the non-casters where it's like no, I'm a high level martial dude with Gestalt and Mythic.
I murder you with one hit.
you can, and now you die. Just the way the game scales and how the mechanics work.
These 3 can, Amadeus can, if he gets a hold of you, Desaad can in dragon form.
So Amadeus doesn't kill you in 1 round like the rest. Amadeus, it's like this. It takes like 3 rounds. Why is he breaking my pieces? He's ripping my arm off, and I wanted to go. Oh, nothing I can do. Cool. All right, good game.
Yep. Good place to leave it for those watching on YouTube, which is where this video will appear. Thanks for your support. For those hanging out in the channel with us tonight, it was good seeing you folks here. And as always, we enjoy this. We hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Night, guys. Cheers.